Hi. I wanted to come on today for a little tarot reading. I'm using the Muse Tarot. Oh, it's back to front, isn't it? Sorry about that. It's the Muse Tarot. So what I'd like for us to do to begin is just to place a hand over our heart space and taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth and in through the nose and out through the mouth. And on the next breath, I want you to imagine moving back into the body. And as you exhale, move the awareness down into the body. And just gently, when you feel your awareness in your heart space, ask a question or seek the guidance that you desire. And gently keep the breath nice and even in through the nose. And now out through the nose too. So maybe let any images or anything that you want to see as confirmation come through. Maybe it will appear to you. Maybe you'll just know when you see it. Okay, so I know we're reversed with our camera angles and I'm technologically challenged right now, so we're just going to have to roll with the mirror reality and maybe get a mirror. Just hold it in front of the screen. I'm joking, but maybe that would work. So the bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Inspiration. I feel that something that's moving through this reading is going to be sinking further into what is exciting for you and really rolling with that feeling of excitement rather than sinking into thoughts. Oh, rather than sinking into the thoughts, let's turn that off. Sinking into thoughts that maybe don't feel so good, or things that like are contrary to your excitement, aka like things that you're doubting, things that maybe feel slightly more challenging to fully understand with our mind, with our logic, why they're manifesting the way they are, why they're happening the way they are. Moving away from the mind, moving into the body, right? Like the meditation that we just did together. It's so quick, so easy. Like moving to the back and down. So a lot of the time when we're in our thoughts, in our minds, we're not really paying awarenesses to the body, paying our awareness to the body, giving our awareness to the body, paying our awareness to the body. Yeah, maybe there's something around like giving an offering to your body would be really helpful. Giving an offering to your embodiment at the moment. Maybe buy yourself some flowers, maybe just cook a really nice meal, a specific like sound healing or something with a healer that connects with you. Anything like that, I think would be a really beautiful experience and really reaffirming for kind of the inspiration that you're wanting to move forwards. The bottom of the deck again, the queen energy is, it's one of the later cards in the cycle of the wands. So it's reaching a completion point, a feminine completion point. It's a softness. And something that's been coming through for me a lot, so maybe this is helpful for you to hear now, is I am very aware of how I don't need to be in so much action right now. I don't need to be the person that holds everything together, the person that's always taking the action or filling their time, booked and busy. Like I'm feeling more like nourished and slower paced, very intentional with my energy, where I want to place my time and attention and awareness, how much I'm desiring to gift the moment in front of me, and how much I'm gifting my inner thought, my inner reality. It seems to be like there are some thoughts that are seemingly opposed in your world right now, in your experience, your inner experience. And it feels as though you're being inspired with the Queen to be brave and act on the emotion. Act on the emotion, not from an unhealed projection place, but from these thoughts and logic actually aren't in alignment with what I'm feeling in my heart. The juxtaposition, the going the back and the forth, the this way or that way, the I should have done this, I could have done that, I should have let them do this, I should have let them do that. Whatever thought process you're feeling internally, moving you back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, it's really important that you pay attention to how those thoughts are making you feel. Maybe there's a special shell that you have. I have one right here actually. There's always a lot of power in connecting back to the ocean when we're thinking of feeling, when we're thinking of the emotions, the water, the cups suit. And I felt really called to, at one stage of my life, make wishes with these kinds of shells. I actually have some over there, but I'm not going to go get them because I'm sure you can see, you can imagine. I think making some wishes right now would be really useful, and seeing how your body is reacting, seeing how your heart reacts, followed by what is the argument within the mind from that space, right? So, what am I desiring that I'm not believing is possible, that I'm trying to make tangible, that I'm not taking inspired action towards, that I'm not letting myself feel completely? So on the horse in front of the shell, there's a little starfish. So that's, I think, something that my eyes are really drawn to. I feel like you can maybe go away and look at the symbolism of that for you, what that means for you. Feel free to comment below. I would love to hear it. And the fish in the background as well. It's also really interesting. There seems to be like a landscape behind. I don't know how well you can see that. The landscape behind is really fascinating to me because it's kind of like there's a city-esque feeling to it, but it also could just be the mountains, the wilderness, the wild. And something that I've been playing with myself, leaving Ho Chi Minh City soon, leaving the city soon, is like this has kind of become a jungle to me in many ways. Thinking of the bikes in the city, the roads, the different kinds of people, the noises, the smells, it's all become almost like the wilderness, right? So I personally see the duality and the connection, the unity within the natural elements and the man-made, the man-constructed aspects of reality. And I feel like there's something in that to be found in your experience where you're thinking of something as being seemingly contrasting, but actually when you move underneath it, you can feel that the energetics are actually incredibly similar. They might have a different resonance, they might have a different frequency, they might be telling you, no, you don't belong here, you don't resonate with this isn't for you. Or it might be saying, absolutely, this is your place, big well done, you're in the right place. well, we're always in the right place, but you hear me. Day. So yeah, I'm trying to feel if there's anything else wants to come through. I feel like the last thing I want to share is to not judge negative emotions, to not judge your emotions and what you're feeling. Like, let yourself melt, let the ice within melt in its own time. And I say that because I've moved the bottom of the deck energy with the Queen of Wands, and now we have the Five of Cups, Five of Emotions. Please focus on my card, Mr. Camera. Why? Okay. Well, you can see the ice, even if we can't see the details on the card. But yeah, like let yourself melt in your own time and let resentments melt away. Let those feelings of pain in transition or resentments for the past, resentments for yourself, let them just melt away. Like let that be the gift you give yourself, especially when it came underneath the Queen of Wands, which I think is like really fiery, delicious heat, you know, to melt that emotional residue that has been frozen inside our bodies, we can lean into the passions, lean into the things that bring us pleasure, and that ultimately are giving us a really fulfilled sense of emotion and what that can look like for us beyond the realm of thought, underneath, 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 underneath. If ever you've done any coaching or you've been in therapy or anything, you'll know that we're always moving under the emotion. We're seeing what beliefs are under there, what lies under that, and how we can best provide the need that's underneath the reason why we're storing that still within us. Okay. So let's close the reading. Let's take one of those big breaths all the way in and all the way down, the biggest breath that you've taken all day. And a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. And exhale. Thank you for choosing to share this time with me. It's a blessing, a privilege, and an honor to read these cards with you, for you. And yeah, I wish you an abundant day. If anyone is interested in learning more about working with me, please see the links below. It would be a pleasure to have you in my world in a deeper way. But for now, if this is where we leave off, all unfolds in the perfect way. And so it is. Bye.